what I want to tell Atiefo Nyinani say, each and everyone should be very careful when it comes to test drive this time. Because that is where they have currently switched the operations to. The car is for sale. Somebody will call you. I am so and so. My home car, no, I'm interested in the car. Or you may negotiate everything. Okay, I'm sending my mechanic to come and test drive the car to check whether the car is in order. That is where the problem starts.
So now I transfer to the other person, like Mr. Ansia said.
And as I'm telling you, nipa no ni kasa say o ni mechanic e ba no nipa no te baby no he o hima o ton ka no
because who ni mu no bo no wa hu
o gina hu nchen ho baby no he within seconds no be aba my master say, and you definitely have to confirm so ampa o master frame say I say mia this is the key wa hwe engine wa da form wa sorry so when my move car na kakra bi, that is where the problem will do what will start.
Regulating yama be brawo home. Anka wo tonka anka at least said ye king and then me tofun na mobi am kotofun. Se me ton na mobi am kotonam. Nti anka me tonka o sanka me wo bibia me nkwa anka at least no e beti maboa na ka na yaton ana omde ma family kwan ma na kwan papa so anka ma tonka no. What would do number about car no? You have to be very careful because now you have exposed yourself to a lot of threat. Because now you won't say be a o tonka in jebia o mode. And there's other attacks that could even come on you. Wow, number about KG. And then say, wow, number about KG. When you be a year hard, and I say, be as say, your bass and Cadadino, and you may do a Fufianka, Kakani, Bejako. And to me, the say, Sanka, oh, Tonka, now you said, na a police penny can say, old man at the age of 60 and above, oh, Tonka. Who needs someone they know for that thing, so you leave it to one anchor what dealing that no. But I'm paying penny so dealers no so come mom bo na yedin. O ma kwa mom accessibility na yedin. What they call no car no pay 30,000 or no kwa Tony system no achimu pay. All those things are issues that are there. And in this Vadak bano regulate they should look at it from that angle.
On the meter and your Goro boys. Send I call DVL ko register car on the meter. Boys in the be na a honor. But you're responsible, no? You're massa aquino. Away him. So, let me tell you, responsible, you're massa aquino. Because me made me was a city camera at the boho. Bibi a cohobiano. My let me security, yes, my monitor. And most of the people know somebody, they are very greedy. Say, garage when I was a talk car. Make sure so to ask can ha. Near do better, near do call office be said to Club Bimu. Say, Kuku Tiesca on. I wonder how people get because Hannah can't see. Na so bana se kan nsi ho e so enti yese bebia cha aboa na hwa na ye dey ye gya no no kwasem ne am say sa auto test in some na ye koso no e ade a e ha adwen e say car enye loss review a necessity also be at me ye dey enya car ne say enti nipa bebrezi so e take advantage e di dupu enkofo na cases bebre a ye experience a na me person ne omanfo nyina e share eni most of criminals no omo ni garages omo the cars na go online jumedia omo ye ni nyina ne say shiamo akramo shiamo filling station we e say no the latest one is omo da ba ne say omo the tracking e shaka enim and say o comfort zone na say o friend no so shiamo akramo and I say bia shiamo vintage point bia and I'm say tracking the moment no the paper e fake e de be ma and I say what the photocopy paper be there e de be ma or the more we are can equal be an on monitor. And not only a team. The syndicate person now or Hankas and the blame mind behind them. Only they was a them and social media and why Jibe be there. And the car you turn ABA 70,000 with them be 50,000, I be 30,000. Because of that was when we say, oh, which need call internet so no open the air sanity. Open the air full. It's somebody can no quite almost spare keys. It is a spare key no. Omo se filling station wako pake na so wako pake wa sola na wako pake wo baby krompa anadwo no metuma baby faka the hane so mbe hu se ahana ka na yede eda cause the team no me very sharp cause o duru ona so pake ka na so o mia na remote so na obetana ka unu say una because o mbe buka no e say the latest one e say ayede aba no and na the status to be ya na nkofo talk advice am de be mo mo say omo nko garage no mo nko talk bebre na so use some strategy bi ojina garage n'anim ono woni garage ni inside so na me chere no as obi ba wa no say o egoro boy so na me chere enti o we ba ka na no boga no wo e bia achimota petroleum e ho na office here den e wo enti nkofo e omo han de omo ayir ka no bo no so na me chere enti en ko boga no ka omo so be ma be say 150 and I say 200 ye ko boga betu ma be 70 because we pay sky here den no mo do cause our office no to mo do cause our office no we PS can no na for mo di wachi say o mo ba be here dey abe faka no nti wo bedru na boys ni na no mi na dey adwane afede na scam number 2 then so eko 3 o mo ti be say okay we so ona no e bia o yare da kolebu na so we doctor.
This is Angel 102.9.
Based upon that nti e faka na nye dey enko kolebu no mo so was spare key nti wo kokodru hon ma o si prescribing because doctor will need time. They want to be a 3rd floor and a 4th floor. Bones will be at the rope be up to the coma. I say, doctor, where's an area? I'm in emergency. So I'm into the scanner or hono, Monfamano. No more the scanner, I'm going to be down Honomona or the can here. To watch this kind of top over Sunday down. I can't assume it.
We pierce not doctors who emergency into a ward.
Or ward. So I'm into syndicate in a who will be brave. The brain and advice I'm doing, say, oh, try dear online. Please. Hwehwe location ne ko wo ade no online hwehwe location na ye de ne ko
na de wo kan so hwehwe location po na me fa ne so say o doctor papa no wa hanti ye nko ho na wo kwa hunu ka saka si ho ye kwa kotua ka se wa ba location
mame nchiro bibi emperifo ye se o pe enamato ase okoma yanka sa so na o pe car ta o so ye de o garage but so tell me say but they say no because of technology you know baby now is so lazy say what in the comfort zone for car ne breme
no I try on Facebook me pe car sa to bi si me wo bi
sanity e bi ko tumi ko say car no kwa wo north what me can say man me petrusca what the petrusca no be send no o e ba no be say 31 what the police fire that yes sa no mani nyina ye de ekoso it be there afutu am de be ma ahwefo a omohwe nyina ne se ese wo toka mo ani nye de na ho ne se akronfo no omotu atise omo say people are so lazy on certain things and I said because of the social media they are taking so many advantage and until they say no yempanifo ye the new reform bia de aba e we dig your smart card so wo kotoka o garage bia busane se ekuru be no na ID card ye de e wo and I will show it. This is a smart card.
Na mo ankasa mo ni Goro boys aye o mo fa customers ba.
So Goro boys are the customers ba now. You have to belong to a garage. You register under that garage owner.
Okay.
And you be do on say Goro boy no with the new police ASP one no. Enche bia within 1 month time they be engage them. The tag ba be dan ko.
Okay.
And I feel so the enforcement be garages no.
Okay.
Udu anu was scanning. So na me tell this garages how kokoto say BBC no matter how it is. Oba honma yes oba mpenifo no ha yenim bibia ni pakon no ni pakwa oye now most of criminals they don't want to belong to any union or any association because omo omadwen say enkofo no mbebu no omo be sen ye adwuma no but you say so ya trans ehun say adwuma no e adwuma papa but in me too say me kat me card la kwana me fere in the sense say di obi ayenti ama me ni onyam no ye de e kofom enti me say me garage say ansa na wo udika bebma makwala akra no you have to let me know me pesa makwala be koton car no the half money abra wo car una abra wo name meanwhile wo hwe na me garage na be de beba e be na bo ne Southampton no nu aye de no wadwane nti emu bia very responsible no ye ni da ho ye shape the system no but ye so na ye nya customers na kese
because mo ye friendship
dodo so obi obeta de na so de na fa the due process proper system
na dwen ni say o kire no ho ana o do be
talk am o si aka me pese o toka ni wi a ma me register ma se me register na se bibia go through na DVL bibia tuma o ba be fa o hu so but obo o de bi mi hia me paper but o ba kona fa e be na boni bi e de we kire afere o say ba hon ma o ma me to ni pa ni bi it me stress it's a system ye new reform obi a obeto cars bia omo hwehwe garage papa
me da se ye hwe video bi wo ye TV so me patcho bra Facebook Angel 102.9 FM krachi abaka yi ho kokre so de ogina ho asa ye ka we na bi watuka no a wode ko dan so yesese na wia na wo wia
yes we na tracking them onkoto ma nipa no omokoto ma nipa no mo ki wo ho so na me tell aha so aba ho say as o na ankasa aba bebie ne simple
akokoduro so
yes aha omo the tracking ade atum in the case ne bebre no omo tonton abonten omo the tracking tum ebu obetuma mo atwe ne be a 1 month oh where did they hear your ba we head in this county even up to 3 months so a system omo ye up to 6 months so kind of beto ebu omo betuma mo
what she when
yes aka we the same this car ubo won say omo kwako respray no sada kosi ebia Madina Regency
not the number for frabo
no the yes another number for Friday abo ho enti ukona ukoko hu a ye begika na free museum on say what na most when mu ahwehwe wa anya hwe what the tracking etum
nti say nye CCTV camera e be ye den so ukra be hunu kwan ye fa so akwa ni
most of the people no so no meka obu on my boy na are most of people call garage and so mo dey ade bro no mo space dark any a check and they want nose mask. Those people, if you are dealing with them, you have to be very careful. Because identification won't mean that they know because in the panaso and then a now bedroom or the space access or the child the ashe. Nose mask was at their boss there. Account. It is obey the car bro, and that's all call garage, been as all talk and nasa who sank or for no very careful. Because many that TV so because me a criminal a bear the bear one say my bet na amansa video nyina so the
be who we need
no be who
what's here kasa ye pa wa ye mre social media
yes sanity enti no e best say munyina no wo toka sane a wo pe namato a wo koma yanka no sa so na wo pe car to a go to car garage na ekotoka na hoto nye de emra se bibi su si a wo frɛ ye mpani for a vehicle na say dealers ye chairman trakwa and large side then me na ya onsia mete ye wo frɛ na we can identify those people.
Yeah, that's it.
And the police for yes, the best police for police.
When you are more car,
obi ba ho no ma omo musa ni pakro no union kra wom.
Now no be see Kwachimota police station. Emma commander no any bray. Wabo police for din my main papa police ho. ASP George Tete, deputy commander auto theft unit CID headquarters. Wabo police all correct.
All correct, man.
Where the mudia bem efa ka wia a ekoso de oton ka hu ono ne side de eba mo animu no ya akwan ahodo ben no mo fa so o mo gifi nkrofo nsem
yo ohima we dem say ye dikan meda wase
so meda ase
akonya we de tie for na hwe for mfa nche me say ya na brofo baako be fem a
ye pepa
mate da mase de dikan say mechia my madam director general CID DCOP Madam Lydia Yakodonko for this opportunity. Let me say Ohima I'm very happy to be here today. If we say pe ejuma ye wo auto theft wo extension has started something few things and I will just highlight on some of them.
Okay.
Kwanya enam so as a siano fraudsters are using every means to use one dream beer to defraud people by way of taking cars from them, by way of luring them, and then at the end of the day, ube say car me Tony metuyaka, and so within seconds you are not going to get the car. Ubi baby say how? At times it is like it's magic. It is not magic. But then the other side is atofono or anyone. I think say this time say ubia auto car piano be very, very, very careful because
yes, buyer beware.
Yes. And yes, sir, within seconds unsabisi form. Mr. Insia mentioned BB about you kind of saying Bibeka saw your doctor. Yes, it is one of the issues that is happening. And to elaborate that, utoka, and then say unhu online, say unhu say siho, say ebia times po enye within Accra here, ebia wako ye or baby, wako hu say for say boka bi hu, ubisa no si umi wakra, enti no ye ready abra Accra, me no money. Now, these fraudsters are using various institutions, and when I say institutions, hospitals, year one. tertiary institutions, that's universities. They are 2. Until whenever you are buying a car, nipa no unya ho se wa change location also we be a short test no papa ye. Also debi. The owner of the car is a doctor. And it can be any hospital. I don't want to mention hospital, but it can be any hospital.
Or baby obetimi akasa me we emergency enti mu ndili wa ha.
Before wo mo be ma o. Sir line say bia this very hospital no, they have been there already. Omo akoho bia the wo frɛ wo mo say wo pe car no. Akohwe access routes. Si gyina ha anaye tena table we hu ne agiska ne wi a baby a ebefa baby ebewura. Enti as soon as you are told say the owner of the vehicle is a doctor, is a medical officer, so meet us at this hospital, Mpacho, just withdraw from buying such a vehicle, because indeed you would really go meet somebody nicely dressed as a doctor, as the owner of the vehicle. You'll be given a key. Say ukaki nieji. Kanesi abontin. Until you'll be convinced. There is no normal human being who will not be convinced. You'll be convinced.
Sure, you have the car key.
You have the car key. Why could share doctor no? Why your payment? Whilst you are doing your payment, there is another person downstairs or out there where the car is parked. He is on standby. Onokra, another key. Until we hear payment, even before you do the payment.
Let us pick it.
In the process of making the payment, now the okra speaking either. We two. Oji can we no see you. My busy meko. Ube si form no. Na car na then. Eko. The car is gone. Likewise, institutions like the universities. The owner is a lecturer. Ampa usukrebe they say you are buying a car from such a person, a lecturer of a university.
Sure.
So you'll be convinced. Do campus no pepe like I said. Now Oma visit campus no dada to look at where to pass, where to park. Even at the campus, the security men or women they will not realize or see anything. Look at how campus is. Students way. So it will be difficult. He will come out as a lecturer, just as a doctor or a medical officer, collect the money. So what we are saying is that, yes, one, this time round as we speak, when you are going to buy a car, and so long as you are told that the person or the owner of the vehicle is a doctor, he is a lecturer, he is this at this hospital, please withdraw, or if you wouldn't mind, inform us. Per this, our sitting here this morning, and the little education that we will give. If you are entering into such buying of vehicle, a buyer, the nearest police station.
Oh, but I still, we a doctor, we a lecturer, and now we're Jumabimu now beton car. Fakosha garage being sa.
Mebaho.
Medasi.
Mebaho hima. Mr. Abo Bibiso. And I'm very happy to hear this from him because I was telling him, say, as we speak now, myself and my unit commander, we are tabling something and put it before our madam. And one of the hot issues is for us meeting garage owners.
Sure.
Because of human cases at times, a buyer or who say somebody goes to a garage and Ampanso, he or she will take you to the garage.
Just like it will take you to the hospital.
Hospital. This is where I bought the car. And this is where the person introduced himself as the owner of the garage. There are times it is right in front of the garage. There are times it's even almost inner, where the person is so convinced, so this is a garage, host of cars in a good way. So if this is the owner of the, why wouldn't the person pay for that garage? But him and the Ayara only say, per what Mr. Insian said, I would plead with him, say, Enya show, am I? So that we can easily identify the genuine car dealers in the system. So that when some of these things happen, we can hold some of the car dealers responsible because Onyema, look, some of the cases that will come is that we wouldn't say all car dealers, Debbie. We will never say that. But I think we should be bold to say some of them. Nenituapa said there is a deal going on in front of the garage. Nenituapa said some of these fraudsters are using one of his cars, two of his cars to defraud.
Or his premises.
On his premises. Obeka Nenyegusu. When this thing is over, monies have been collected, for which I wouldn't sit here and say, Obenya share na onyaba. What we are saying is that some of them are very much aware, say, do because we name ho. Now, when this thing is over, na se nipa no kofa car, na that is where you see the car or the garage owner comes out to say, Mami, ana papa.
Who they make a
coin? This is my garage. Car na media. My jiske bi wo ho, or see there be. Meanwhile, negotiation be, or see there be. So you can imagine. Meanwhile, for all you know, this garage owner, and I'll repeat, it is not all of them, but for all you know, when some of these cases come, it becomes very difficult because indeed, the victim is confirmed. He said, "Debbie, me first come on here, me negotiation, and you're not me free, and you're not directing me. So how do you even hold
the person accountable?"
Person? But per what Mr. Nsia has just said, we'll be glad, say, when this thing takes off, or as soon as it is done, then at the end of the day, some of these cases, when we invite the garage owners and they are not able to prove, say, yes, this is my card, I belong to, we can even authenticate the card by probably writing to Mr. Nsia, yes, for them to really tell us, Wampa, he's a genuine car dealer, he's one of us. Then at the end of the day, we know that we can hold somebody for conspiring or abetting a particular crime. Intino, a honor dear Mr. Nsia, I think, say, very
Mudike Aboma Baswansa.
Answer yes,
for the steps, no crowd,
taking a boy to handle some of these car dealers when it comes to some of these cases.
Mr. Nsia, okay, a quick minute now.
Commander, I'm saying, okay, most of cases in the it may happen with garage name. But I say now, you city, on say, you in charge of regulate on the meter, and I go boys. Say now, call DVL, register car on the meter. Boys in the BBB, a honor. But you are responsible, you must have quino. Away your name. So, the meter, you are responsible, you must have quino. Because me made was a city camera at the Bibi a cohobiano. My letterman, security, yes, my monitor. And now most of the people know someone, they are very greedy. Say, garage when I was a talk car. Make sure so you ask can know why. Near do better, near do office be said to club a say, Coco Tias car on. I wonder how people get because I can't see. Now, so I can't see where. So, it's a baby a child, one day, ye jano, baby. Utiakano, I wasn't aware there. Oh, for
I say, oversaid our time now. Watch lecture no more. Saying, well, say Angel TV. Me were catching one now or two red can in the picture. Ready lantrano, or so when the picture into the picture no cry brain to say, it more friend na moon na. Obeti me abo mama hwehwe no so wenim crash no. I say I really like your discussion. You are talking about the discussion you are talking about, but I'm asking if you are doing work and pay and the owner call you and take the car from you without compensation. Can you arrest the car if you see anybody driving it? No, Papa Police Baba sorry now the ho nsem agyan or ye work and pay oni ona nanya kasakasa wagika na si ho or wa obehwe na obi yusuka obi twika no obi sa so onu obetima chika na na Papa Police be kono be ma wo mu aye. Good morning Angel TV. My friend bought used car from La Paz and some few days ago police officer and a lady handcuffed him at Nima police station citing he bought a stolen car. The Nima police officers aided his arrest and later he was released. He went to court and got a good lawyer and eventually he got his car back. Please, some Ghana police officers aided in stealing cars and they cooperate with the thieves. Obinso susise kai wiano. Ya na apostifo bi eboa uma ewo Madina ɛna ɔde ama yɛn ɛwɔ yɛ WhatsApp onom kɔso fa wadwen kyerɛ no bra yɛbɛsen aba abɛka messages mpacho wo a wo send the audio no yɛntimi ntie ne yɛwɔ nifa ma obi no on type ma wo na yɛnkanka oh the crash in the picture no kraba I will share with you sɛ monche no a sɛ de bia mbetimi akye no DK Cyber
mami
ebi abɔkɔ
oh ho deni
Mr. Nsia kasa no obo bibi tracker yɛde hyehyɛ cam ɛne wɔn a wɔn de wɔn information to social media ɔno ka wɔn de ka na to hɔ me so me de wɔn a wɔn pɛ bi atɔ no a wɔn de to wɔde wɔn number nyinaa ka ho wote yɛsɛ deɛ ne ba wa adwe mu wa na asɛ ne adi
medase na mefa kunya kese se chia Ghana for na ohwe yen ene me mpanifo a omasha se lead discussion. I think say we a very critical topic to be discussed and a critical issue indeed. And now we shall me film from the online session no say omode ye de go online na na yenim bebre no I think say ehia disuam kakwechi akra enu bebre no ye hunya me bebre online na ya gedi and there were a lot of online platforms alcohol no more can you cheaper honum than the garages no and into or prefer no better than so be called physical garage. Aside that no wafa number no honum no do ni man so fa number no fire no nipa na ye referral and into sa first number no ja honum and into say bem na say omo ye tracing kra no so number me do offer me de umo obi number na offer no onim nipa no information bia wafre obi nipa no onya number no online o si o me wa ha sei me yese me ye dealer me yese oje contact no wanhwemu bia garage no ko no wanhwemu bia se obi a wenya be 100,000 kwakoto car ye say car no wo garage we say me metimi akọ online akọkọ garage di menya owner no menya office detail na bisa information enu ntina ye na ye to ade no we need to do due diligence investigation before even getting to ourselves into this mess ansana ye bedu sa ohai mu a police bebem car dealer no wenu bebem no me a me toka na wo se me yenhwehwem menya number no online platform be na menya ye ebia most of the platform and then one of the platforms a open platform be say Gigi a open platform obi atimi de to ho obi upload it to honum omo ni honum with security checks to check you. They give you what we call cautions. Say primary cautions are listed for you obi ono no nkan fa no do you say opekato when your number no kwakoto onye onye investigation bia hwenfa no eno ane se no washa se na oko process na afi yes na ye upload we ho mostly no obe hu say there are a lot of red flag right online before even it comes to the physical eno ntino say make can say washa se o kwakoto ka no o hwe ka no sha say bisa ho information. Some of the informations are not even able to be given to you rightly. Hona it's a red flag. You need to be careful. We on offer ye who kumasi ye so kana one crime. Yes, say dia brand crime. O ban crime so uni mu nkrofo nti o ba ye no untimi nya due diligence investigation bia. Eno nti enyema ye hu no online enye ni nyina na eden eye no kware. We need to verify. Aside that no with the trackers no me de ne say matoka mpo ho na deal na a processor. I will go and reprogram the key one. That day now I will reprogram the key. Mesisaki no.
Nti yes sir obi toka obesesa key no. That
is me dey make catch me nkrofo as an expert. Say otoka key na wonya no because ena ye can ebi wo honom na wo hwe all the signs are until say VADAC any other institutions be regulating very well no. Say the ye can ye obi won so a ono no onye dealer or ton ne car or toka no ofie or wakufie na or waka bia or ton onye ready so the back dealers one ade what are those issues and so and me dey say even say matima toka no I need to reprogram the key one. Aside that I need to scan the car and there were bad detectors one more you can scan to detect say there's a bad in your car. And you one na ye tracking on kwa you obi ono na ye tracking informations nya ade maybe okobi omo monitor no your bad detectors if not anything in Kwana the police have that service I believe so they can scan your car or the other institution private institution they can scan your car to tell you say
even some
there's
mechanics.
Some mechanics can tell us that there's a tracker in the car. Quickly you take the tracker off and you know not only buying the car there are primary security cautions that we need to ensure. Aside because when we say a collaborative effort, a share from online now be real physical. And until we share home na ye din kakra. But until say we buy no, we create scan, we better give primary cautions na afi de won so be hu ne say matoka ne wie ne wie me mesesa key no me reprogramming key na aside that no I'll go and scan the car because they say no it is well sophisticated in terms of their dealings. No matter say tracker be any car anymore. That is that side. Now make us say aside that no one or you involved no get go on now baby said the officer high. Most of the cases no only much evidence to even go forward. O share ni pan online or number ya make no a fake or the fake details been a register here. Ni pay or boni dinsa or the same. O friend Medina David Jedu. True color the dini ma me say me koye me try say me say new mumu me verify is it Mr.
The same name.
You understand? And then to me say hono na I'm talking to the person who said he is before I move to the next level. And then to say me mouse ke so me ye way me say no hina na friend say or ye way say the minute I also say bisa a lot of questions so I'm pen croffosa they know say you are a troublesome person then it goes to the next time you know yankasa na ye hwen han. And no go on now on taking a lot of Ghanaians are yaking. You bet me decade Ghana for 20 years. You bet now, but yesterday it will happen because we are not ready to take some basic informations. Pay attention to details. What I say, pay attention to details. And I say, most of the stories they are highly sophisticated. Until say one case, I'll pay attention to my details and do your investigation before getting yourself into this. You always be at the losing side, and at the end of the day we will sit here and discuss these matters. So one, the online platform. Now with the online platforms, I wish that the security agencies will also strike on them very well.
Sure.
That we should regulate our systems. Because of internet, everybody does what he wants. Or platforms say, oh, your garage owner, your garage has been involved 1, 2. You should be able to be queried. Why do you allow the director also with CCTV cameras so monitors every day the activities that happens in and around his premises? So why would the consumer be always at the losing side? Why? Because maybe I may not find a lawyer to defend me. I may not do some basic things. So that's why we are saying that we should be able to set some primary actions against these things. Nipana or Tokano, you need to always on your family. Baby now also you see a beko garage. And ana director cause some of the garage in Pono go on it happens there near there. They have challenges, everything they are challenges. But you need to find much information. Whom am I dealing with? Nipana mnene dealing the same number no information way. Now I even go better detailed. What has enemy adie bia na ye jarisono be careful about it. They are red flag. Adie be jajaja so oh this one no friend no one don't worry we say
Mogane pentem mo coach na o tuti
adie be ye jasu bia no relax on it. To boss in ehwehwe mu ye there is some tail secret behind it obehia obehu. Adie ni be sie wi ansa na ye kwakọ blame police for no mu ye hwehwe mu na aka say the process is slow. Did you give them much evidence? Make a picture. Or can say me first, very important. Some of the cases that we have encountered, Oberhenani punish a cap, or she nose mask, not she sees. And to see me try say me trying a picture. Oh man, is can let the person know say please no. I have to photograph you. I need to have a picture of you. Where do you have to get information?
Ayawo bro, sika na wo dey komu no.
Etobo no so me try say me try picture no but na wo she chanting me nya na have. Wo kwa na wo ya IT cyber. Mon ko so benya ne full picture ma ye ko twe ne wan fa. Database be na wo develop ya ma zen ko twe.
Say be bet me the internet.
Yeah, you go
mask no.
Obi send me ono so footage say o se nipa na side pen capture wa she chai we nyina ni ntino. O cyber o twe nipa na full picture ma me. I just saw the buy engine no be who know the man. We have to be able to tell the people the truth. Yeah. Let's tell the people the truth. Say, oh, to idea, even if it's 20,000, make sure say you follow the due diligence. You don't be a shortcut. That is the problem.
It's your money. And na usika and na ekwa kodi baby.
Exactly.
Nti awasa uma weni ko ho.
Yes.
Baba police na odi bibi ba. Nipa bebre the message aba. Yeah, almost share almost experiences. Now, DK Saibo, we saw here on number. Papa no Shabataka, Pacho, or the number Bema, or the number Baba as so, madam, please. Some of buyers are also thief than vehicle dealers. Buyers, you know. Okay.
Yes, I you talk cars. In fact, yeah,
we are more.
You we are. And the AC in Nippon bar. Almost say a cut try. What did you call tracker? We are more rough road or something. You're from rough road. You're far rough road now. I say, oh, what Tikuku could you see? And Sina Eshema me. We see our no deco. International are very dangerous. So they say, and now most of yen auto dealers, no customer want to say we need to be regulated. And untina Vadak, new reform now.
Okay.
But omo bad intention, they don't want to join any union. And they run on our pay with the police. Say, your man up to best 6 months. So this way a dealer, Ghana has here. You have to belong to a union.
Okay.
I refer no bed. You be
no.
It's in future baby. Near the case was here. In future baby, I need for sale. I had a talon. Only panacrampa would for sale. A talon can crampono. We are trying to a danger.
Obet we are can.
Obet me we can at the same time. So no number will be with my Fabia 6 months. As my Baba Fro, no one knew didn't come be nice. I tell now or month me. So see the DK bit my mind more inside. So we do normal real number. We are a genuine person. Those in the Paronia Crom for Boga be wa baby will name dealer bia.
No a ton idea.
No a ton adiaco. Also born were very controversial when you be ending. So they make no man with that talon. You are being exposed. And also so much me then a real. Much me at the same time much me Tracy a coffee say well me the card is me fee. My best surveillance or no man share. A whole young city cameras in the mobile, but when security look at bed, I bear one. And then I do back a coso, a ya car owners, a boom boo on drivers, any almost security for.
Oh, okay.
And to no be brewer a coswa, a one a driver, a ya well, because when Piana Kay on any son, the anchor say ye. Into a hair and I say, or can't be actually not.
Right, me my tip off.
What me my tip off? Almost will be the car cosy gate. Was it will be a gate. Now a crom far bed, Abefa. Other security and as a driver.
Medase mayakwa homaso ne Nemira Richard Kumado enni enkomo Richard Kumado akwaba. Hello Richard, good morning. Baby, hey baby ujina idie me pa choko benkum sese wo baby a wo demu a pie kwa bonten kakra ma me.
Maka okay Diana.
Sisi aye. Elja komo ye wani musam da ya record theft. Said the criminals and operand the bebre ewia nkrofo say cry say car for one motor car no so ewia omo ebi na say nya omo motor car and na ebo public no kro public ni bi susu wi Africa owners no ho aja wo de we fraud and security consultant and smeti say woni mu bebre have you experience bi yenya dan na ya ton car ya ton cars yetimi ahwe ye ho yi a obi ntimi nwia yen
me bra put me on menina ya agent bebre e wo nyama na okaye no menina ya agent for almost everything he has said. The other one I'm the better ho ye law enforcement say ye wiaka na police for bema making sure say take the law to the fullest. Yes, statistic for na yes statistic prosecute or for some time. But I na ya treating as one of those ordinary cases na ama for people that is a kwam ko ya nyani shi enti kojosu ko ya enkosi shi if the police will listen to nyama na okaya na oka about registration and a union Santa Alberta na ya car from Canada most of the cars have landed in Ghana as a result of non-registration of these unions and leading to some of those things. Then over reporting car theft or police station case na like this kakaka and to say the law enforcement come on necessity in several ways.
Okay, natural say car theft no podi February baby aka ni fiba aba bedru Ghana ha na ewo nkrofo entem ebi mo susu ekase Ankaka no omu wie obi pese obo okro no no twede bi na se wo de call police station a apostifo no so be delay ama nipa na waju usika na dwane awie ansa no so omo kwa akohwehwe ni nti ebasa ema wo mo bre ebasa nipa no wonya den
very frustrating one share ya na they into their own hands and I make say may the law enforcement effectiveness back on the media ne kaya the law enforcement officers be a bit more effective, particularly when it comes to car theft. And Ababa one of the major public safety challenges I work on. I can in several ways. Maybe this is in the wisdom of our fathers. MP creating, it should not just be about traffic control and traffic regulation, but it should also be about regulating the vehicle or the car industry. For me, I would prefer to make a car garage, not my car. And I say, so be the car, never say, I'm an nearby, so yeah, importer of the car. In many of those areas. But sometimes it can go wrong. The only option you have is Papa Police. And since the Papa Police are poor in resolving many of these cases, we have a very long time to be able to take care of it.
Okay, Papa Police waha 80 and said you watch it so I don't know what say. Now Papa Police message I want put their door so 80 that's Richard. Your last and final words I would debema both the buyers and the sellers.
Yeah, Mama, yeah, due diligence kakra. Due diligence means only time ubeto and answer only time name individual no talker and the car garage. Car garage and it's to me life be more simple for the police. The police means a car garage. Not just any garage overnight by the roadside, but the known ones, and it's to me police about in terms of investigation. Then again to Yankasa, we are into this particular business. So we don't speak the truth. The level of greed and criminality among Yankasa, yet all cars, a bit of a problem. Santa over garage. They won't tell you the truth. Then at the end of the day, you go and buy a stolen car, now Papa Police at you. There's a whole lot of something. So we too are in particular business. And then he answered, we need to engage the police as a union so that the police will look at the faces of people and say, yeah, this your face doesn't look like you want to do this car business. You create problem for it. And say, yeah, police, not police is too because the police is our friend. And they can also be troublesome sometimes, but you can't have a police is any kind of on why.
One my ASP asri. Yeah, that's Richard for your time.
Thank you so
much for the education. Richard Kumado, a fraud and security consultant. So no na what they police for bomb at Washono. Also, please, all that they are saying is true, but still, people are being fraud every day. So that means there be a don't ni pabakrum. Nisi the man. Also, I said there be a whole backroom. Into all rubber chrome there. That's the one any. It is about time will be a man any adahonum. Messages ni be anyway. The baby one after the other. Our police person respond to some of the issues.
Yeah, him say yeah tie bebre. Na say me bray mention the problems na ekoso for now no about car theft no. One thing is due diligence. Buyers, as at now, as we speak, must ensure, say, because Unimohima, technological world now, a woman is here, no? Fraudsters or whatever, they are always thinking ahead. And to know, yensu as individuals, no, we also need to do what? Think ahead. The system in which we are now considering car theft, no, it is time that each and everyone must be very, very careful when buying, especially we are talking about car theft, so
yes.
When buying a vehicle. One problem that we have at hand, and I think at the end of the day, our reason for being here is to educate.
Sure.
Before we leave here, at least people should know, say, no, I've heard this, I've heard that, and if I'm buying a car, or if a relative or a friend is buying a car, let me advise him or her.
Okay.
I want to talk about price of vehicles. And that falls under due diligence. And now Toyota Corolla is even over 120,000.
Yeah.
Then somebody brings you Honda CRV. Somebody brings you a luxurious car. And then tells you, say, we're 250. Somebody sent me a Land Cruiser, say, hey, ASP unim, she Land Cruiser will be say, hey, can say they mami 3 billion, 300,000. I'm saying, what?
Now you cry.
You know what? Would your bomodiana feign interest near how it will go? But then them said the fraudster realized.
Questions near sharp.
Those are the things. So you can imagine, Obini Land Cruiser about say 300,000. Without due diligence, Nwako bank, Nwako, and then you buy such a car. And then when the rightful owner makes a complaint, this is where the issue of Makoto car, police Maria, police AG, this is where it is coming from. Then you buy such a car at 3 billion, 350,000, or 2 something. When the rightful owner lodges a complaint anywhere, you should automatically expect, say, would take this car down and then do what? Look into it. Compare the prices. Corolla is saying, we are saying, and then it means that you've really, and we need to prove to you, so Ampa, you have bought a stolen property. Now, still on this, how do we call it, stolen car issues where people are claiming, so Makoto car, then police arrest me, say, you can't say, Ohima, it's very, 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 very strange. Say, I want to bring to fore some of the technical issues or some of the technical modus operandi of these fraudsters now, so that when you are venturing into buying any of these cars, now say you come across some of these things, just withdraw. Currently, as we speak, car be a car which these fraudsters will take away from you. But there are specific cars, I know they are to say gold
Hot
for
cake.
them. Hot cake. Currently, as we speak, in our office, look, Hyundai Elantra, especially Hyundai cars. Ukra Hyundai no one careful about within seconds. Honda CRV. And then, Mr. Nsia mentioned, Bibi, I want to hint on that. Where they themselves, as sellers, no, buyers are.
I have experience.
That is by way of snatching. And I think, say, a honosuno, there is no due diligence on the part of persons are yes snatching cars from them as we speak. As we speak, for the past 3 weeks, 2 weeks, we've had cases and incidents of snatching. We've been able to make 1 or 2 breakthroughs, which as we speak now, we are preparing 1 or 2 people before court in cases of snatching. Otonka, Obisi Metokano. And I have an incident before me just yesterday where an elderly man of about 60 something to 70 years, no be toka. Ukoye nipanesi bra meto meye test drive. And then early morning the person calls you, say, Akura want us to go and do test drive. As an elderly man. And then a young guy comes, say, Mena meto, young test drive. I mean, what would you expect? And I was like, at your age, at least, baby count, brandy become. How could you alone 6 a.m. or Simon go test drive? There was no due diligence. And then, to continue what I want to tell Atiefo Nyinani, say, each and everyone should be very careful when it comes to test drive this time. Because that is where they have currently switched the operations to. The car is for sale. Somebody will call you. I am so and so. My home car, no, I'm interested in the car. Or you may negotiate everything. Okay, I'm sending my mechanic to come and test drive the car to check whether the car is in order. That is where the problem starts.
So now I transfer to the other person, like Mr. Ansia said.
And as I'm telling you, nipa no ni ukasa se o ni mechanic ebano nipa ne tebebi no ohwe o hima o ton ka no
because who nimu no bonu wa hu
o gina hu nchen ho baby a no ohwe within seconds no be aba my master say, and you definitely have to confirm so ampa o master frame say here o say emia this is the key wa hwe engine wa da form wa sorry o so when ma me move car na kakra bi, that is where the problem will do what will start. And then due diligence, there are some of them 1 year careful, one year. Whilst the car is in motion, we're pushing every car very good. And that is where due. So we are saying it, say, look, each and every person listening to us this morning, because because it's not the I was telling Mr. Nsia this morning, say, Mr. Nsia, magic, we don't do magic. But you're doing a use. we use technical things to come out with something. But Drew baby, it's very difficult. And to know what due diligence on the part of buyers. And then I want to talk about the issue of delay and of reference to kind. Ejumana here, especially in car theft cases, we don't do it alone. There are most of the cases that we have to seek the assistance of certain technical institutions. DVLA wo GRA wo Ebiana kana yewiano kra registered car.
Insurance.
Quickly we have to how do we say it? Tag the car as a stolen vehicle. When these letters go, they must reply us. Oh, yes. And at times, yes, there are also institutions on their own. These letters may do what? May delay. At times, somebody will come. Oh, my car, no more yes, 5 months, 6 months. Car, I want my car. And then, before you realize, reports here and there. At times, some of them, when you explain, procedure, say, this is what we are doing. So that at the end of the day, when we are releasing the car, we know, so genuinely, we are done with investigations. And then we will know, so I delay answer, no, because at times you even have to write to these telcos for information on numbers used by these fraudsters. MTN, Voda, Telecel, Airtel, Tigo, and it takes time. And to know, you bet strategy for say, when it comes to the issue of delayance, you can come and then we would explain what is happening.
All right.
Not what you say, but not necessarily say, ABR, it is the police that are delaying your case and they are not doing anything. That is not the
but
issue.
so you say about hobby o ma call DK Cyber ho. DK Cyber, yes, I can course na say abem. Me de me number abo me car ho na me to have experience na me ton GMC na me de for sale abo ho na me drive. It can be the machine, mammy lights, bo my bands, no beddy mean, James Betombo. No, some person of her cano. Naminam, Madru, Tasano police station, traffic lights, Nasi. Nami almost I see a fuel station ho. Mitia, it isn't any power ho. It's here on a missy from. Missy from no more so buy and no more edenam nankana miss missia. My lock me khaki or care mo pay me ho fair family no. One thing I come on say me do me jana me to me key. And I me be a doors no, but na me cracky no. I could so person starting it. Na me tina na me starting so into engine no soon. Or say on per se ye o mo tina mu. Na ye de kokwan no so no mo hunu said ye car na sete. Na me se kai said ye si ho na me toni. So we beto e bo mu ade. Oh, mema bear for Mutina came no bar me, one when me acquaintance of there's a catch me. Can't a man and Tomunko. I say, nay, a muya drink, I can no more bought a man for guys no more around. No, Nam Zebra, the Omo Kanyina Munchangu, can't for say never miss me then Tomunko. Many a yet come your baba comema for. Send no mid the mechi, me to car a free at Cocomlemle. Omedi mechia na abedu tesano ena eho no no ebia begina kwan ho baby because we say won ye baby anipa ewo bebre enti nka megina ya na yaje mi tire ye ya ne say du baby no we say anaje that guys he rush me no mpese omu hu na da dede wase anam si dede wase dede ne so ka no me nton mam. So it's been there for a very long time. Enti course no say wo ton ka no kra na nipa ne for transfer ma obi no Bikra na ojina ho a wo hwe obeto so nim.
Said you can quite big challenge. In the sense sanka ye regulating yama bibra wo hom. Anka wo tonka anka at least said ye king and me tofun na mobi am kotofun no. Se me ton na mobi am kotonam. Nti anka me tonka o sanka me wo bibia me nkwa anka at least no e betima boa na ka na yaton ana omde ma fam rekwan ma na kwan papa sanka ma tonka no. What would do number about car? You have to be very careful because now you have exposed yourself to a lot of threat. Because now you won't say be a otonke in JBA more day. And there's other attacks that could even come on you. Wow, number about KG. And then say wow number about KG when you be a year hard and I say be as say your base in Kadadino and you mean do a fufianka kakane bejako. And me media say sanka oh tonka now you said na a police penny can say old man at the age of 60 and above wotonka who needs someone for that thing, so you leave it to one anchor what dealing that no but I'm paying pin so dealers no so akomo bo na yedin o makwa komo accessibility na yedin what they call no car no pay 30,000 or no kwa kotoni system no achimu pay. All those things are issues that are there. And it's a VADAC bano regulatory, they should look at it from that angle. Non-regulatory. Maybe the mention is saying no. Now me too na me share long-lasting solution to me. You bet me develop BBFN no agentic AI system, right? As and can me tonka wo hom. Me the two Gigi and I'm the two platform no. That platform agentic AI platform eka agentic AI am. A simulated process by AI, artificial intelligence. That will easily take maybe what pursue a Gigi, what the chances number two. Quickly, na pick here no, I check it with the GRA, I check it with customs and all because all clan buy. And yani pano de can buy new details. And yada informations, a process a can register that all that on that platform. And into the me may talk and say me cause an app iswa, me book an number and mommy a lot of information. Agentic AI to do a simulated process for us. And we have tech guys, we can sit with them and operate, me call in the office, me call proposals, me back police office, because we need to look at it from a technological angle. Why? Because today we are living in that angle whereby AI, machine learning, can do a lot of this problem solving for us. We have systems collecting data. Once the director can, your system almost about a year processing of these things that they need to seek to a lot of stakeholder engagement, technically and other things. So if we have a platform well regulated agentic AI, that's why I didn't say just any platform, agentic AI platform that can easily control. See, make a talk and me who Toyota. My core platforms are app, my core me boy no platform na ya advert one ebe mami ebe kro me wo device bia me bo odin hye wa be bia ye bo odin bia no me kiro anopa be bia ya bo odin nyina what I say a crow on the internet now pick all the sources for me and into the same thing saka no be bia ye ton ni bia no ebeba e bia na nipa no wa ton no 3 years ago on was ton the same with the chances number it me who say no this car was sold 3 years ago. Informations about it. So as
the
a
number
country,
of owners
exactly, are common same. So we engage all those, put those data. So if we don't have a strategic solution regulated by all these industry, all these role players, police will do this, VADAC will do this, other people will do this, and we'll still have these issues because you know what? The roots are all there. And so we'll be sending message, back room. You understand? So if we have platforms like this for verification processes, and make you money easy, ma VADAC, because car dealer no post or then a number 2 on a menyano location because me or database in say we will do this point or how and I know the Bible so no your third party respondent everything is there. So am I easy? So what I would suggest is that this is a solutions that we can have as a country. Not just looking at it from only one side, but we can do this tech development, agentic AI, and these things are possible. And I know other countries too are doing this, and we can also do likewise to solve these problems.
Me da say me wa another car dealer Alex Sete e wo me line so me ni nkomo yakoba ye be phone lines Mr. Nsema unso wo bebre wo wa no and mane how cry be ba nse ya mayimu so police nso e wo de odi beja ye kwan eti e besan aba quickly mame ko ma homa no so mrasisi a mira Alex Sete me wa kwa sorry so mama edina chirache
no worry.
Yeah, you come on with phone so.
Okay.
Come on, yeah, dear. Matches say I say I kick you. I'm a person do dear can. Yeah, try it too.
Oh, ma. Me mama chen Emma, my baby of wedding na angel Ejimokono. Me first day so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Joe. So.
Me mama chen Echia, my baby of wedding na.
Yo, yeah, so papa, yeah,
oh, me name. Me pay you, listen, me pay you, pay you, me cool papa console at the executive, Mrs. Yambet. Near me can say, me ma, as someone may come by me and customer experience, menka and different things. Okay, autotip, papa no chono, or no any say, they 3 years, me and customer can range over, it does you more. Now, me only say police education is so much like nipa when it comes to car issue because my import car about 27 years and the system it's every police officer they biano do no afam se minimum na ejuma na omo ye no se biu papa we dey or very perfect when it comes to investigation but omo ejuma na omo ye no omo hia ye nka de let's say e be boa omo ko training omo de ye be mengro ni atrom solution kwan ye fa so carton lie wom ni man ko fo fa so ya ka de because enyuma bebre o a omo ya police ejuma no e de omo ye de boa o my Ghana ni to team mame ma second one Nigeria ni e de car free Nigeria no de we are from Nigeria no man no dia be room na woni custom fire one no mama ne document na documents no waba na documents na so to say the same as custom documents inti the being wa wetin be detail so we card la wa ye juma 100 years you want to say ye de customs no the machine a check documents no asa no ma bo say documents we enye correct range of the could do over 3 years unim nipa na fake documents customs for na ye man do yakọ up to now police phone to me determine who say okay any young kasa me yakọ tema DVL o ma who say documents me fake me yakọ akra DVL o match because of me influence o me release kan na dia ma me yakọ your friend say me work consequence your friend say new DVL so ni nyina no antentam kan ni police phone no ma mo fenko DVL na mo ko register na mo testify say kan documents na your original na say your original in fear me say nipa ni ku ni kran kewi ma me ma example bako me garage tantra he me the creator head daf ababisi wo en obi eka picture wo ko picture no dia so tona so whatever it and a car here turn be 3.5 million nipa ni dia mo obi 120,000 and the white GC can ordinate ko achimota new station friends bank here your friends new station filling station when the scambig bank here miss and na oma ko jima ministry no oma ko jini sika 1.2 and no me ko me won police for abo mo be fa car no na me say na car no o ti onipa no o hwe no oni omo ba ha no me hwe ye nti no wakotua oni omo ko banga kotua na me say what do me o me a wo ba garage ya to wo padlock down wa be seka wa ha akochia o banka ne ko fa no na koji wi ni senko po ni to kan man tenesen police for the take from the oma ba me ho oma ba yo oma me oma be fa me kwala akọ accountant adam see the omo chairman na me wo depo ya na mo to COPB George COP Alex Mensa e ka amano and I'm so mama me just 3 minutes man driving from depo abedu garage said me na kan ye me dia yenko ye ko do ya o medite me nkwala de temi akasama ko bank ho akọhe kwan ko fo ni pa so mu ji sika no o mo so mu timi emfa video ni ma me on to the police master regional commander nan kasa greater account commander na sa ta mu free bi no free no na ne ho I think they 2-3 years ni free
nkomo no kwa ne de nka hu ni de anka mepe wutimi fa ne na husu anase na bosu enkyere na sesa eti yanya de wo pese ode maye no pacho bremu na papa police mfa de aka no mo se ye phone lines eti pacho bra
kakra me de beso de papa police kan ne menua DK cyber emoke kan no e be stress sisi no krono na doso obi a oto bi aka eye japade ai modu men ko jina baby ne kwanchen baby ene nko tena ofie enka se obi mfa car enye den emfa mbrɛ pebre ana pe time na every city garage papa na kotoka because cars ne baby one ko e be ko abrochi ko e be ko nsu afa no so on them but nipa ne the bar because of on the rest on rush no the idea bia the ma ukoya na wakonya problem so and na so no bibi cause wo DVL how amafo timi ko yi nkofo document so also ton registered car obi to ko obi o DVL am 50 cedis 100 cedis ni yi obi document aye photocopy e de amom omutime de ton and the DVL the system there no the government should look at that place. Now, secondly, on say Togo car theft and kosubebre because of the car village that they have. Your best rabbi say omu regulate here no. Yes, your reforms no. Your car village in Wasem no. All cars say be your big pool. It be a best 10 acre land. On them the cars ni na hone your better no yard ni ube bibia or yard so na me no eno ebe boa ama a sanitize system no almost omo de kasisi omo fie ni mu na edan no amakronum ka yetan nti amakron no so ye den koso nti ebe se police ene aban ne custom for no omo hwe system ni am ni whatever assemblies no omo hwe that system because omo hwe most of the cars na krono no be break koso no most the garage bi share tokro bi mu ablekuma tokro bi mu so na me no makoye sa operation no omo ya within 6 months na garage we say enya adwuma bi operational because they came there for a mission now they have accomplished it and to turn it to another tokro bi mu bium it mesre omo ko internet so omo kwakope car to no car boy den obi the car to 50,000 40,000 and ton car 50,000 40,000 bium unsa pe red flag unsa chrono e say car Corolla 2016 air kono 200 and above car Honda Civic 2020 300 and 450 and above into obi the to internet we say 1.2 ni 120 ni 1 chrono sem ye best Ghana police so asam no ba nipa bi bo hono they are innocent but the police dey ko share cells ansana ya twere wanu asem wo beti wani no na nipa na mfifire bebre aye dey
ate no me da say ya brand ya ye be obetimi atre wadwe ye be fa 3 calls na ye mpanifo e wo ha no ebi kwa na yanyi wano ha but odebebo ne ntima no atwere wo ne pepam na wo chena wo mu ye regulation anaso ye bibia wo de aka ho numbers no pacho Jerry uti na mi hu 0598987979 0598987979 obetimi afre aba mahoma no so na ye di nkomo. Hello, good morning, no frefo awudi kan. Obetimi aba na fe oso de wadwenche aba na ye de aka ho wo a wo de no ekate ye fache. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
We de tau udi baby afre fini wasem.
Yeah, fache ye famous here, me am cardinal.
Okay.
Free home marriage. I'm say program na mo ye no, program papa da bo Accomplices. Na me kakra be kan say card ye to garage. Say uwe obia na pe ka to. Ushia car na person to. Make sure so ni paro. E be call the garage. No to car no aji receipt. Obi o to car on konche di. O mo to car on konche no mutanya problems. And I feel so Vadak ka mo register you know. I mean also mo say members no on be serious na members no obia ya ne card. Na edu ba bi kwa police for your checks. Now confirm the car number bomb o mo car ho no mo ne nam. Ne cardless no mo for the confirm. Edu bia police for random check na CCTV. Esa dema be ya ma shuma mo jai sa akron so kaka be kimi dia boa na. Ya me ka bon.
Nyame council ho yeda se obi bisa se kadila no adan na yeyi ne free ahoma mu no wode obi abosuo kire na se eti so obi ofri na se de o kire na se ne ha no a onfanche yen ya hyeda se bi ebe ma obi akase tia ne san na abosuo nti enu nti ene etwa na nso no ne nkomo no yes na ehia yen pa wonso betimi aba weni endum no na wonso betimi aba ya homa no so na ne yen abon komo de aye ne de Jerry di niti akata manim ti me mo number ni bi. Hello, good morning. Akwabanso.
Good morning, mommy.
Umpacho we dey show udini baby afrefi.
FM Yaku Mekasafi House.
Yeti.
Pacho yemwa yeso yesebi nsetiani na nyepe. Yemwa yeto use cars ne so no pacho yembo na yehu nyoma bi ebetumi ahwe. Eni bi ebehia nipa na document in a home sense, my service to me, the cars. Saving any nan able to my call garage, akoto, foreign use cars, ni why I'm
saying, any dike ka say we pay Papa Police beba for Brenna Canini na Ediamesa education. No, I also bet me abaka last caller na your friend abewe na fe quickly. Yeah, running things up. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Ude baby afrefi na tell me enti wasam.
Pacho me kasefi dakuman. Efe mo fori.
Okay, Mr. Ofori.
Pacho masa mo ka hia pa na ka kadila na ka wose ka mama no etwi sign naka ni sem na o kan because no hia yen pa naka o se ka mama no etwi sign naka o trust to my ana me pa cha de ba kun say give hot mo so problem ho pa ma park me car be say 1 year ni me kwakọ ye renew ana mo ka tem say obi isu me car no e wo midin mu obi isu me car no am me car na ma park me hot papers no o mo ka tem say obi isu car no awo midin mu
like car the chassis number near register obi so register am o isu am me car na ma me car papers me original document e wo me mention no because of me issue be say 1 year now papers na wu na I say me na kwa na me kwakọ register no me kwa me papers no me kwa ya dibe for che me say obi issue me car no o me din mu as Ghana system bi anya jumo ha dum say enti me say ntwe sika na mo say enya mam na mu yon papa ni free system ni any say I 1 year talk us ne say no kre etimisi na eno ye topic a ye be fa ne da foforo so de be ya yensem no enkoye bebre enti we de sima ba ko fa bo wonsem no to fa ma me na ye wi a last one no okay one my grace period back. Hello, good morning. We didn't be afraid na quickly na ye emergency
free egwa kwasa pasi from Eric.
Okay, Eric.
Bachai the bacho the machine in chesa mo de mai ne. Hello.
Pacho yetio.
Me pacho wadaroma me busa se Ghana se duty no mo e wo man yimu no. Ne bed nti e ma to go cash nya kwan be wura o man yimu. Duty no. Enti mpanyin fo hwa duty no na hu bibi man. O me wo ye hu bibi man nia. E be ma so obi anya ba cash na e de ba nso ma to bi. Ana to so me ka sa so mo e me busa police commander kakra. Mati say DPC police for free kwaso but Ashanti region no de police for gina kwaso am hai ano adofo anopa bia homachi bia o ma mutansi dia untwam fa dia no why pakewa say you near mabra timi ta say we hunu say no kra na say no kra police for gina kwaso ntu munyina kwaso me da
Miss Medas, so afraid for us to say, Modem Adventure, Ebeka home. Na me wo Mr. Nsia, Brena, I been to 1 minute.
Kakra me can say, say DVL issue, no, here a topic on its own. Because the number of people so her DVL a cost sad, no. Said double registration of car, no, it happen. Ubu before we car. Our register a genuine car. No, you should the same kind of chassis number. Okay. No, what's that? They register at the amount.
I got 30 seconds.
So then a cost of power. I want to maintain your best say abandonment and call DVL honor na bibi ankoso. Is it the best of catch on say oh call
yeah, no card. Yes. Na wo kan ho ase no. Say Ebeka kra no garages ni nyina obi abenya bi mo nkwala mo ne omo ye adwuma obi anso benya bi na wo koto car why ma hu se Mr. Odro acha ekunu se ono so ton cars na ono no person obo wa onye se obedwa ni group bi aba se de ye ka no as a person e kire se omo no momu ye akromfo etimu kan na mo akire se wawafo be wo ha bi mu ye genuine enye omu nyina na akromfo
no kre em say sad no ebi mo ho ba adenti na won person obedwa ni an association
and hard drain.
Yes, adenti because they say the person yi akromfo na the free. Okay. On them yes sonne so. Okay. On them it na the bad nurse na ewu mu no. Ya di moment na it's a that ye new reform no. Nti e be say uni union na ko pay union na ye den na join. Because wo kwa toka na scan ni pale say me say wo hu me company me din ene de me ye ni nyina. Nti say car wo be toka mo na say problem ba. It's easy to assess me. It's easy to arrest me.
All right.
Sana be ma yakoye nim.
Thank you. DK quickly 1 minute.
Yes, 1 minute quite a so we need to stimulate the system. Said the training now one solution, long lasting solution of this. Can say DVL issues or say stimulate it be technologically because we will avoid this re-registration and all other things. And I make us say systems that users can verify cars, have the garage information, all these things. Anti-Vada Car Dealers Association, Ghana Police, all these systems. Let's look at a rundown application that can integrate all these sectors together. That the user can also be free can access all this information, because information getting in this country is very difficult, and that's the reason why we always get into this. Because we all garage, your baby says, "Oh, boss, how would you verify?" So if you have a system that can easily verify, this problem will not be terrible today for us to talk about.
Yeah, that's it. The Akanyina yan fama papa police na yan hwese mahus wa churo bebre or the bebre nso ne baye. Onfa the akanon ka ho. And the police for am for ne mo.
No ma. Ohimem say medawasi. Say one quick one Mr. Alex or mention about the case be.
Yeah.
Yes, I can confirm say he knows me very well at auto theft. I know he has a case there, but those days I was also an investigator. So what I want to say is, now that my Saba, my deputy commander, he should come and then we can continue from there.
Okay.
Yes, Afi said to be mentioned about car where you know the mestre ni panoa say waka mati. Say we miss me 124. I know that I wouldn't be in position seated here to say so IGP a cancel road check or not. It has nothing to do much about our topic today, but then it is well noted. Afi, to our main reason why we came here and to conclude, I think say DVLA issue, I would want to also reiterate on it, because Jumana auto theft in it, I can say it's almost every day we write letters to DVLA. Into DVLA, dear, see your mofrana namu when 247. Indeed, there are some of the cases that Ebeto Wenima Utumu baby someone say, this is the genuine owner of the car. He has the original document. Then I be a party being sukra. I mean, different documents from DVLA. Then it becomes a very difficult situation. But then at the end of the day, we are able to differentiate and then let the because same DVLA no would let us understand, say no, party A document is genuine. Party B document it is not genuine. And apparently it is coming from a technical institution. When we have such a before us, there is nothing we can do than to prove to you, say no, mommy and papa, who documents this is what DVLA are saying. But then we would also say like Ohima, you said maybe there should be another platform where maybe DVL in Penny 4, Bebana, some of these things, they would explain to us much better why these double registrations happen. Ohima, going forward and concluding, I think I would just want to, what we said initially, the opposite or the reverse side of it would be some solutions to the problems that we have now. All that we are saying now, and it's yes, right, T4, the system is such, say, uja unho kakra wanye due diligence kakra bi pe no kwesem within seconds. At times it's very pathetic when you come to our office. Somebody is lured from a region, especially mining areas, omu lure mwa to Accra, and then within minutes billions of cities are gone, all because of due diligence. Inti yebesra for say wow and the program. What we are saying is in buying a vehicle now in the system, be very careful. Police in the you know one funny thing about a month ago. A close friend of mine, friend me said, sister, and I'm soon maybe. Catch your sister say on Treseles and say, ni wafa baku a policeman or headquarters. Into no pese or a part. Or peso, you see, omofa car number. I mean, her documents, and then Unium say, as soon as the lady mentioned that to them, they only called the lady to say, car around and say, yes, they were almost going to finish here. All right. So due diligence. Now he must some few things. There used to be car locks, kind of say, how do we call it? Anti-theft devices are there. Parking in secure areas, not leaving documents in car. These fraudsters and thieves are attracted to things in the car. But when we say we be sick car no
5 Ghana cedis so be windscreen.
Windscreen na watam car no e dia ko.